So this lady has beautiful long nails, but one nail broke and is short. So Peter's going to do a tip. And what you'll see he did there is he actually used Pro Base to apply that tip. So he's not using a separate nail glue or anything like that. He's just using Pro Base as the actual glue to hold the tip on. Looks like maybe he didn't get enough on the first try, so he's going to put a little extra on the tip here. Our existing tip, obviously, to help hold it on. And now he's going to hold it in place while the Pro Base hardens. When the Pro Base hardens, it will help hold the tip in place. He's going to apply a little bit extra there to the top. He's going to trim the tip down now. Make sure that he's got the length that he wants. He's filing it and down into the shape that he wants. He's giving her a bit of a point there. He's helping to fix or limit the gap between the tip and the actual natural nail there by filing a little bit over both of them. And you'll see what his technique is here for making sure that that divot or the gap where the nail meets the tip is covered well with the powder. And we'll show you that in 1 minute here. So because this is a long nail, he's doing his first coat in clear to help strengthen it. What you'll see here is he's going to go along the seam right here, one side of the nail to the other. See that? He's not going back and forth. He is going on the seam of the nail. This is where the tip is meeting the nail. He's putting a little Pro Base. He's not doing the rest of the nail, just the seam. So there's just a line of clear powder now right where the tip meets the nail. What he's doing is he's sort of filling that gap so that you don't have a bump where they meet each other. So that's what he did with that first coat, and now he's going to go one full coat over the nail, the whole nail now, to help smooth the whole thing out. So right now, if you felt this nail, you wouldn't be able to feel the indentation where the tip meets the nail anymore. It's now covered. He's sort of built up in that indentation with clear powder so that the whole nail is smooth now. Again, you see that he is way off the cuticle with these first layers of powder. He's building to the back of the nail so that when the nail grows in, you don't have a sharp drop off. You have a smooth slope down to the nail, so as it grows in, it doesn't catch on anything because we have a big bump. This is D240 Passion and D7 Barbara, which is our black that he's using here. I'm not sure what he's planning on, so we'll all find out together here. he just put his first layer of pro base on, and now, so it looks like he's doing an ombre. That's kind of what I figured. So he's doing his ombre technique here, where he's tapping the powder over the nail from the brush. He's starting in the back with this reddish color, and it looks like he's going to do the front. He's going to fade it into a black up top on the tip. So you see him gently tapping the powder off over the nail. He's not actually brushing it, he's just tapping the powder off of the brush onto the nail there. So it's going from this red to black. Oof. He's going to brush it, make sure it's clean. Second coat of pro base much further back up the nail this time, all the way to the edge of the cuticle. He starts on the other side this time, which is one of his techniques. If you start in the back of the nail for the first coat, start in the front of the nail for the second coat, it helps with that transition effect in the middle. So he's doing the black over the tip. Now he's doing the reddish color at the base of the nail. It's a very dark red, so it's going to be a pretty subtle transition. So from here on out, it's going to be the same as what he's been doing all morning for us, but we'll go ahead and show it. Again, super long nail and the tip. He's doing this extra coat of pro base. That is one of Peter's little tips that he's developed. It helps keep a long nail like this strong by putting an extra coat of pro base on. So he's going to do that. It also gives you a feel for what the nail is going to look like. You should have a nice shine on it while the pro base is still wet. Testing it to make sure it's dry there. Now he's going to shape and smooth the nail a little bit. This is the super fine grit buffer again, 200 or so. He's just making sure everything is smooth. Brush to make sure you get all the powder off there so you don't get anything back into your liquids.
I told you how to do that. You want to do this nail and
All right, we got a request here for a matte finish. So we're going to do a matte finish on this ombre nail for her.
You still do that top or the activator? Okay.
coat you want to do matte? Or you want coat?
In order to get this matte, you'll see how he does this here. He's going to do one coat of finished gel. Cleans the brush.
Let them dry first. Let them dry first. Remember when you do matte on this product, it looks really good. Let it dry.
He's going to let this finished gel dry, and you'll see how he gets a matte effect on it now. So to get the matte effect, he's let the finished gel dry, and he's going to buff it out now, which will help take the shine off the nail. And you'll see what he does next here to lock in the matte effect. So he took the finished gel off, and now he's going to go back and he's going to put another coat of activator on it. And when it dries, it will dry in a matte. He's doing a matte effect on this one, which is why it's he buffed it, and he's not going to put another coat of finished gel on, which will give it a matte effect.
What was that coat that he just put on?
Activator. So it's going to dry. When it dries now, it's going to get matte. Can I see your nail, please? Yeah, so it's got a nice matte as it dries. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Thanks so much, guys.